My name is Steve Nelson. This is our math strategy instructional activity here. Um, and I made a brief little poster, and I'm just going to go through and explain this strategy, and then also can show a website for a resource. So the strategy that I chose to highlight is PALS, so that's Peer Assisted Learning Strategy. It is developed at Vanderbilt University by Doug and Lynn Fox. Um, Basically, it's a supplement with whole class instruction, but it utilizes peer uh, ability groups. So you can use mixed ability groups where you have one that is a stronger student compared to the other, and they work together in a pair to go through a guided practice. And then where one is going to be the coach and take on that role where they walk through the steps in the activity and their thinking, and then halfway through, the students switch roles. So one student then becomes the other coach, while the other student is the player. So you have a coach and you have a player, where again the coach is the guide, and the player is the learner, and then they switch roles. So just going through, you can see here's the poster. Um, Not too creative, but informative, I hope. So PALS, again, it stands for Peer Assisted Learning Strategy. It utilizes the mixed ability groups. And another benefit is that it can be applied to a variety of content areas besides math. And it's just one of the benefits is that it can help increase comfort level with math by having the kids work in pairs, where one might be anxious or discouraged, or just where math is a challenge. By working in pairs, it can help increase that comfort level as well. So I just want to highlight the role of the student. Again, you have a coach, you have a player, they're working together, and then they switch halfway through. Another key piece is that as the teacher, you can mix up those ability groups. So one of the downfalls is that students may have trouble working together, or they express just a negative attitude towards their partners, and that's one of the downfalls or one of the negative cons of this strategy. But as a teacher, you can also mix those. You want to mix those groups up. I guess let's say on a weekly basis. Okay, so the role of the teacher um, is that this allows the teacher to monitor and facilitate the pairs that are working, so you can get feedback, and you can also so you can get assessment, get feedback as you're walking around and monitoring of student learning, and then that can help you if you need to go ahead and intervene with a student, or it gives you an insight into um, some challenges or misconceptions as they're discussing it. So the role of the teacher, again, this is a supplement, so your teacher will still present whole class instruction, and then the students will break off and do their PALS activity. And then after they do their PALS, they'll still have independent work. So again, this isn't the whole lesson, but this is a strategy within the lesson that it can help scaffold the activity, and then also allow the teacher to be more of a mentor, a facilitator, to get feedback of individual students. So it allows them to monitor the whole class and individual students as they work in pairs. Okay, benefits of PALS. Again, one of the benefits I want to highlight is that as they're talking it through, it really uses that phonological pathway, the auditory pathway, and also with the visual pathway as they are writing it down. They're being kinesthetic with it, so it works with both those memory loops. It helps with working memory. Uh, it helps, so that in this case, it'll help students, also ELL students, especially when they're working with partners. It helps them with can help students teach each other with language and vocabulary, and help a student who may not have the background knowledge or prior knowledge on the topic. It increases positive peer interaction and provides scaffolding for lower achieving students. PALS benefits students with different learning styles. And then, as I said before, it can help increase comfort level with the subject. So finally here, another point is that you can get quick feedback. So as the students do their PALS, their coach, the player, and then they'll move into independent practice where they work on their problems. with math, and then they will grade each other's. So that grading will give them quick and instant feedback. And hopefully, as students see improvement, they're excited about math. They get excited, and they increase their expectations as well. So just some sources here. This is developed by the Fox Research Group at Vanderbilt University. This was also highlighted in our module. Just going to show you here. Here's a screenshot of PALS. This is the website. Um, Again, it's the Fox Research Group. They have specific manuals that helps you deliver the specific lessons with that. So again, if you want to learn more, here's the website, or you can search just PALS, Fox Research Group, Vanderbilt University, and they have plenty of sources here. So hope you uh, hope you find this informative, and hopefully this is a strategy that you're able to use.